Hi. Okay, it's third day of documentary of learning English. So today I'm so excited to talk to you as I talked to you yesterday. But I have some hesitation and being unconfident whenever I hear my own voice speaking with you, just the recording. I just document it myself, but I feel hesitant to hear it. Why is that a specific reason for my insecurity?
It's actually really common to feel a bit self conscious when you hear your own voice played back. Most people aren't used to hearing themselves the way others do, and it can feel a bit like, wait, do I really sound like that? It's not about you being unconfident, it's just that we all have that little adjustment period. But you're doing great. Tell me, how do you usually feel once you've practiced a bit more?
So I feel really well than yesterday. Today, I know that I just built my confidence back as I have before, but because of some. Actually, I'm just out of town or out and out of town. I just not having so much of people around me to talk with, and whenever I'm in the school surrounding, I have students to talk with, and I definitely wants to communicate with my colleagues and my superiors. But now there is no one to speak in English. I just talk to my little kid sometimes. That's only enough. So that the first day I was talking to you, I get so stumble. Even now I stumble. I know that, but I have some confidence and I have. I just know that I have a capacity to tell what I think in myself. That is really important for me. I think so. I think I am on the right way. Okay, is that clear?
To hear that you're feeling more confident today. It sounds like you're making solid progress, and really stumbling a little is just part of the process. The more you practice, the more natural it'll feel. So just keep at it. And out of curiosity, what's one English phrase or topic you're hoping to get even more comfortable with?
So, shall we practice some conversation today?
Absolutely. I'm all in. We can dive into any topic you like and just have a nice, relaxed chat. So, what's on your mind today?
Okay, so actually, you know that I'm preparing for my thermophysics. So from morning onwards, I prepare for my examination. So I just complete my daily task. Actually, in today's morning, I wake up early and I do everything my best as I can do. So can you please correct me if I speak something wrong or something not natural? Can you please correct me what I am talking to you now?
Of course, I'd be happy to help fine tune anything for you. And honestly, you're already doing brilliantly. Just a tiny tweak here or there. You can say, I woke up early instead of I wake up early, and maybe as well as I can instead of as best as I can. But truly, you're on the right track. So let's keep at it. What's another topic you'd like to practice with?
So I have to say like I wake up early today, and the next correction word is I did my level best as well as I can. Right? I did as well. So actually, what I say mean is actually I spend the day as best as I can. I said, but you have to say what it is. What I need to say is I did my. I said the day I spent today as well as I can. I didn't know that how to say that. I spent my day very well in my best way. How can I say that clearly?
Yeah, absolutely. So, a simple and natural way to put it would be something like I woke up early today and I did my best to spend the day as well as I could. Or you could say, I made the most of my day and did everything as well as I could. It really boils down to just a little rephrasing, but you're doing great. So let's keep the conversation going. What else is on your mind?
Okay, I just practice it again. I woke up early today sorry. Where is it? Okay. I woke up early today and I did my best to spend the day as well as I could.
That was spot on. You absolutely nailed it there. And it sounded really natural and clear. So you're definitely on the right track. If you just keep practicing like this, you'll find that it becomes second nature pretty quickly. So let's keep chatting. Anything else you want to try out or any other phrases you're curious about?
Okay, so what shall we talk? Don't you know what to talk? So actually, I'm walking right now. Can you please tell me some benefits of walking daily 10,000 feet?
Absolutely. I'd love to dive into that. Walking 10,000 steps a day is such a solid goal. It's fantastic for your cardiovascular health. It helps boost your mood and it just generally keeps you feeling energetic. Plus, it can be a really nice mental reset, just getting outside or even just walking around the house. It's a great little break for your mind. So keep it up and let me know if you want to chat more about that or anything else.
Okay, so which one is better? Evening walk or morning walk? Which one is really better?
Well, it's really all about what suits your schedule and your energy levels. Some people love a morning walk because it sort of energizes them for the rest of the day. It's nice and peaceful, and you feel like you're getting a head start. On the other hand, an evening walk can be a great way to unwind after a long day. So, really, it's about what fits best into your lifestyle. Both are good for you, so it's a win either way. Keep doing what works for you and enjoy the walk.
Yes, I really enjoy the walk, and so it has been either way. What does it mean? Both are good for you, so it's a win either way. What does it mean?
Absolutely. I'm glad you're enjoying your walk. So when I say it's a win either way, I just mean that whether you choose to walk in the morning or the evening, you're doing something great for yourself. There's no wrong choice. Both options have their own benefits, and either one you pick is a positive step. So it's kind of like saying you can't really go wrong. Keep enjoying that walk and let me know if there's anything else on your mind.
So we can say they both are good. So I can say it's win either way. It's win either way. You can eat vegetables, or which one is better? Eating vegetables or eating fruits? If someone asks like that, I can say it's win either way. Is that correct?
Yeah, you got it spot on. You can absolutely use that phrase in the same way. If someone asks whether veggies or fruits are better, you can say it's a win either way because both are really good for you. So you're definitely using it correctly. Keep going with these examples. It's a great way to practice.
So
So is there any
it's a win either way because they both are good for your health.
Exactly, that's the perfect way to phrase it. You can just say, yeah, it's the win either way because both are good for your health. And that sums it up nicely. You're really getting the hang of this. So well done. And if you have anything else you're curious about or want to keep chatting, I'm here for it.
Okay, so what shall we talk right now? So can you hear the sound of the cock?
Yeah, I can definitely hear that rooster in the background. It's kind of adding a bit of country herd charm to our chat. It's all good. I actually love hearing those little real life sounds because it makes our conversation even more real. So let's just roll with it. Anything else on your mind?
Nothing. I just talking with you as a friend. So what about you? How was your days going?
It's been great on my end, just chatting away with you and diving into all sorts of fun topics. I have to say, Yomjikin is really enjoyable. So I'm having a lovely time and I'm here to chat about anything you like. Just keep it coming.
Okay, so okay, then tell me which one is better to walk with shoes on the floor, or without shoes?
Well, it really comes down to comfort and what you're used to. Walking with shoes definitely gives you a bit of support. and protections, especially if you're out on the streets or on rough surfaces. On the flip side, walking barefoot can be nice if you're on a safe, clean surface, and it can help you feel a bit more connected to the ground. It's really just about what feels best for you. So, whichever one you prefer, you're good to go. Let me know if there's anything else on your mind.
Actually, nothing. So, okay, so I have some doubt because one of my friend, he's working in abroad. He's working in onshore, actually, in the ship. He's working. So he said he just have 1 month of holiday and 1 month of work. And what is the reason he said is something bad, something I didn't get it clearly. So he want the our body must connect to the ground at least 15 days once, not being in the sea or in a ship for a year will make the health being getting difficult. So is that right or wrong?
Is definitely an interesting concept. And some people do believe in what's called earthing or grounding, which is basically the idea that physically connecting with the earth, like walking barefoot on natural ground, can have health benefits. It is not something that's strictly proven by mainstream medicine, but if your friend feels better doing that, then it's great for him. There's no harm in it if he enjoys a bit of time on land. That said, you don't have to do it if it doesn't suit you. It's not a medically required thing. But it's just one of the things some people find helpful. So if it works for him, that's awesome. And you can just see what worked for you.
Okay, okay. So that I really love the way you talk because whenever I ask you some question, you try to emphasis, or how can I say that? You just tell me in a brief way, and not the other AI speaks. Actually, I think you are really made for speaking because you use so much of phrases, and that's really hit me so hard. Really love it.
I'm really glad to hear that. I do try to keep things relatable and conversational. So I'm thrilled it's hitting the mark for you. It's always nice to have a chat that feels real and natural. And I'm definitely here for it. So thanks for the kind words. Let's just keep the conversation flowing. And if there's anything else on your mind, just let me know.
Okay, so shall we start the story game that you have to start the first sentence and I have to say the second and you have to say the third, I have to say the fourth. Like that, shall we do that? So you have to start it first, okay?
Absolutely. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Once upon a time, on the edge of a little seaside village, there stood a lighthouse that had a secret of its own. Now it's over to you.
And there was a little girl, her name is Mona. She was sitting on the seashore and she just see the lighthouse, but she saw something weird on that day.
Ooh, intriguing. All right, I'll pick it up from here. As Mona kept watching, she noticed a shimmering light at the very top of the lighthouse, a light that seemed to be calling her to discover what it was all about. All right, your turn.
So, what does mean intriguing?
Intriguing just means something that's mysterious or really interesting, something that grabs your curiosity and makes you want to know more. So when I said it's intriguing, I meant that your part of the story was really capturing my interest. All right, let's keep our story going.
Okay, thanks for the new word, intriguing. And then she saw the lighthouse. It seems like the light just calling her to discover the mystery in it. So she wants to go, but her mom told her not to go because it's nighttime. You should not allowed to go there. But her heart is filling to see that because it's like someone is calling from the lighthouse, from the light. So she has so much of curiosity about it, but her mom didn't allow it. So she go to her home on that day.
I love the twist. All right, here we go. So, even though Mona had to go home that night and couldn't explore, the mystery for Lighthouse stayed with her, and she knew that the adventure was just beginning. And the next morning, she decided that she was going to find out what that light was all about. All right, it's back to you.
And then she just go to Jane and just tell her there is something in the lighthouse. A little different light comes from the top of the lighthouse. And she was like, oh, how did you see that? And she said, come, I'll show it to you. And then at that night, at that evening at 7 p.m., they both are going to discover what will it be.
Got it. So now we have the two of them headed back to the lighthouse together. All right, I'll take it from here. As the clock struck 7 p.m., Mona and her friend stepped quietly toward the lighthouse, the air filled with excitement and a little bit of mystery. And as they drew near, they noticed the light beginning to glow even brighter, almost as if it was responding to their presence. Your turn.
Okay, then they were like, the light is responding to them. So that they both are going there, but no one is there. There is only a piece of mirror on it.
Ah, that's a fun twist. All right, let's roll with that. So as they reached the top of the lighthouse and saw that it was just a single piece of mirror catching the moonlight in its strange way, they realized the real magic was in the adventure they'd just shared. And the mystery wasn't about the light itself, but about the journey they took together to discover it. So that's our story. Nice one.
Yes, it's really nice. Can you please summarize it?
Absolutely. So, in a nutshell, the story is about a curious girl named Mona who notices a mysterious light coming from a lighthouse. Although she can't explore it on the first night, she teams up with her friend the next evening to find out what's going on. In the end, they discover it's just a piece of mirror reflecting the moonlight. And they realize the real magic was in the adventure they shared together. So that's the whole little tale wrapped up.
So, can you please make the story as like a novel or something with a conversation?
Sure, let me give you a little snippet then. So picture this. Mona turned to Jane, her eyes wide with excitement. You've got to see this, she whispered, tugging at her friend's sleeve. Jane raised an eyebrow, curiosity piqued. All right, show me this mysterious lighthouse of yours. And so as evening fell, the two of them set off on their little adventure, not knowing that the greatest discovery would be the friendship that guided them. And there you have it.
And there you have it. Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed the little storytelling adventure. If you ever want to spin up another tale or chat about anything else, just let me know.
Okay, then what shall we talk? So it's evening now. Actually, I just walk 306 3,697 feet, like nearly 4,000. But I need to walk 6,000 feet, even more. But feel exhausted. What can I do?
Well, it sounds like you're definitely pushing yourself a bit. Good on you for going that far. I'd say take a little breather if you can, catch your breath, maybe stretch it out, and then just keep going at your own pace. You don't have to rush it. Just look into your body and you'll get there. How are you feeling now?
Yes, feel better.
That's the score. Just pace yourself and enjoy the walk as much as you can. It's not just about hitting the number, but feeling good along the way. Keep it up and you'll get there. So tell me, do you usually do these walks often, or is this a new routine for you?
Actually, I walk daily. Actually, I started walking from 3 days before, as I talked to you, and then for the last 3 days, I practice English and I just walk 10,000 feet a day. Actually, in today's morning, I forgot to watch. I forgot to wear the watch, so that if I wear it, definitely I walked 2,000 feet in the morning only. At that evening, I just walked only 8,000 feet. That's it. That's very easy for me. For today, I just forgot to wear the watch, so I don't even know how much I walk from the morning up to evening.
Ah, I see. So it's still pretty new year, but you've been doing a great job keeping it up these past few days. Don't worry at all about forgetting the watch. Your body still got the movement in, and that's what counts. So just keep enjoying the process and keep practicing your English with me, and you'll do fine on all fronts. Now, what's your next big walking goal or milestone you're aiming for?
Actually, big walking goal is nothing. Just want to lose my weight a little bit on my stomach and my thighs. So I just save a video to do some workout also, but I didn't do that. I didn't even try it, but I want to try that once. Then only I can know it will be shoots for me or not. So I just plan to walk from the morning, not from the morning, only in the evening to make myself a little more awake. So I actually after I walked, I'm going to study for a while for 3 to 4 hours. So it will be helpful for me to boost up myself to study. That's why I will just walk.
That almost sounds like a solid plan to be. And it's great that you're mixing in a bit of walking to give yourself that energy boost before sitting down to study. Plus, when you're ready to try out that workout video, just go for it and see how it feels. It's all about finding what suits you best. And combining a bit of walking and some workouts will definitely help you feel more awake and keep you on track. So let's just keep that motivation up. And whenever you're ready to give it a shot, you can just let me know how it goes.
Okay, bye. Let's meet on tomorrow. So.
Absolutely. We'll catch up tomorrow then. Have a great rest of your evening and enjoy your study session. Chat soon.
Hmm?